Hi everyone, it is Lindsay and welcome to Rented Space. Today I am going to put some amendments into some of my pots that are finished for summer. I have divided the soil into numerous pots so that I'm replenishing lots of it. I'm adding some organic compost and some broken down manure, garden scraps, that kind of thing. Organic matter, like compost. That's what compost is. But anyway, so I'm adding compost to all the pots as amendments, and then we're planting, wait for it, drum roll please, garlic. First time ever planting garlic, so I don't know how well it's going to go. I'm hoping for the best, but at the end of the day I'm learning, so we will see. So I do have a few pots which I will show you. Nope. Okay, I do have a couple of different kind of pots. I have two rectangle raised gardens, one circular raised garden, and then if I still have more cloves of garlic, then I will do a couple of other pots as well. So join me planting garlic today. Okay, so first thing I'm doing is adding some extra, like I said, compost. I have added some, a little bit here and there, but so like I said, just adding some compost. Okay, so I'm just going to dig this in. Okay. So here are my cloves. Now I have separated the bulbs into large, which is this bucket here, and then the kind of medium ones. I'm going to put one of my little taggies on, one little tag, and we're going to get planting. So I've googled this, I've YouTubed this, and I've looked at different things. So your bulbs should be pointy end up. Now they overwinter. They should be roughly, well, depending on where you're from, 10 to 15 centimeters or 3 to 5 inches apart. And I mean as in whether you're talking centimeters or inches. So I'm just sort of putting them in to begin with now. so that I'm aware as to where they are. And I'm going to try and offset them slightly. I don't necessarily. Now again, this is my first time planting garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it doesn't, you don't, different places have said different things. Some have actually had, you know, you take all the paper off. Others have said to leave the paper on. Sorry. So some have said take the paper off completely. Others have said to leave it on. More people seem to say to leave it on, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, the reason why I've gone for the bigger cloves of garlic first, I will still use the medium because I want as much garlic as possible. But the reason why you use the larger cloves is the bigger the clove that you use or you plant, the bigger the bulb that should ultimately come out from it. So now I have already watered this soil, but I will come back and water again in a little bit. I'm just going to plant all of them first, and then we'll water and I will mulch. Now I'm waiting on some mulch, but I will get there once I can. Okay, so this is my round garden bed. I'm going to try and get it so you have the best possible view. Okay. So again, and look at me, filthy. I don't know if you can see, but I've got dirt all over my white shirt. Whoever told me I could wear white into the garden was seriously mistaken, because I can't wear white anywhere. Anyway, I've worn it now. That's all there is to it. So again, I'm going to go around roughly 10 to 15 centimeters, 3 to 5 inches, pointy side up. Now I'm going around in a circle, and I'm just sort of putting them on top for the moment so I know where I have and haven't planted, so when I get around I can see and stop, and I don't plant them too close, and then I will push them back down. And one more in the middle for good luck. So I got 6, 12, 18 I think roughly in the first one. I think I have about 45 or 50 cloves in total, but I actually have counted it 3 times and I've forgotten every time how many. So, and again, I have wet this soil, and it has been, I have added compost and everything. Garlic is meant to be a heavy feeder. Again, has to be in the ground for a long time overwintering. So let's go to the last pot. I think I should be able to, I'll be able to do this last pot and then maybe one more. But I guess we'll see. And I do just have some more soil coming. I won't be a moment. Told you I'd wet it. At this stage, I really don't know why I'm using my trowel to flatten out the soil, because clearly my hands are already filthy. But, you know, I guess it aesthetically looks nice. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I've smoothed out the soil here, ready for planting. And I'm just seeing any like large bits or bits of debris, and I'm taking them out. I actually saw a couple of pieces of plastic in this, so I was getting those out. And just smoothing it out. Okay, so like I said, last garden bed, and put my little identifier in here. Now these beds are going to obviously be sitting here for quite some time because garlic has to overwinter and then come out in spring. So let's just again, I'm now into my medium-sized garlic, cloves, like the other one. I'll get 3 rows in. One, two, three, four, five. I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. So I've got 15 in this one. Okay. Which leaves me a total of 2, 4, 6, 8. And I have one more pot which I'll be able to plant up. So again, I'm just now going to go around and push down. Now, like I said before, this one here, some have said skin on, some have said skin off. This one, some of it's come off, so I'm still planting it. We'll see how it goes. I guess that can be, there's a couple that are like that. I guess they can be my experimental ones. Again, the soil has already been moistened, and I will come back after and I will do it again. But now my last and final one with the last few cloves, and I'll just write myself up a tag. So as you can see, I've run out of the spoons, but that's okay. Garlic. Now I actually got those spoons. I'm not just buying wooden spoons and wasting them. They were at my daughter's school. Well, at most places now, I guess. They're using wooden. Anyway, obviously, once they hit the floor, they're not allowed to use them. And she was at school canteen and they dropped them. And the canteen ladies were going to throw them out. And my daughter said, no, can I take them home for my mum for the garden? Because she likes to use, you know, natural and organic and recycled products, and they said not a problem. So there's no point in throwing them out when we can use them for something, even if we can't use them for eating now. So same as these paddle pop sticks, they're just from when the kids have ice creams or that kind of thing, and when they're used at work, I get the ladies at work to save them for me also. And there we go. So that's the last of my garlic. So there was 2, 4, 6, 8 there. I had 15, so it's probably 15 and 15 is 30. 30 and probably, I think it was maybe 15, 16 in the circle one. So say 45. So we'll say 55, 60 roughly, 55 cloves roughly that I have planted today in 3 bigger pots, and then 3 sort of the raised gardens from Bunnings, and then 1 of these pots. Now this is obviously getting quite old, this pot, but it still does the job, it still works. Okay, so we're going to just water in the plants and get them nice and happy. I'll put my tags and my jar and my bucket for my clothes away. Quick water in. We will be able to dig them up and see how we've gone. So once I get into town or down to a feed store, I'll grab myself some straw as mulch so that I can mulch these in preparation so that they don't dry up between now March, the beginning of autumn, and September when we hit spring and I'm able to harvest my garlic. So thank you for joining me today. So we accomplished what was it, two rectangle, one round of the raised garden beds from Bunnings, full of garlic, and then the smaller pot, well, the pot as well. And so in total we've got about the 55 cloves, maybe even 60 cloves of garlic. So I can't wait till next year next year. I can't wait now until spring, and we'll be able to harvest, hopefully, a great first crop of garlic. So thank you for all your support today. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button if you've liked my video. If you have any tips, like I said, garlic, this is the first time ever that I have actually grown garlic. So if you have any tips or anything for me, I'd love it for you to leave the comments down below. If you have particular people that you follow on YouTube or anything like that, and you'd like to tag them in my posts so that I can watch them as well, that'd be great. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.